As President Trump's deadline for Iran gets closer, we're getting some new insight from local experts. Our Jade Jarvis joining us now in the studio. And Jade, you spoke with a political science professor from Florida Atlantic University about the impact an escalation or another extension could have on the U.S. and its allies.
Yeah, that's right, Felicia. We are already seeing some of the impacts here at home, which you've surely noticed at the gas pump, and it could get better or worse depending on what happens tonight. As the deadline for President Trump's deal with Iran approaches, much of the world waiting to see what happens.
I'm pretty sure that the President of the United States and United States will not end the civilization of Iran.
Robert Rabiel is a political science professor at Florida Atlantic University.
What the President of the United States will like to do is that, to destroy some of the economic infrastructure of Iran so as to put more pressure in order for the regime, to come through and conclude some kind of an agreement with the United States.
Trump extended previous deadlines, but suggested Tuesday night is final. Rabiel says rather than that being perceived as a bluff on Trump's part, it's likely the result of diplomatic negotiations happening.
If he go ahead and he pushes back, the ultimatum or the deadline, it's on account of what's going to happen, or probably, Pakistan and our Arab allies, saying, listen, there is certain developments here we would like you to see.
However, Rabiel says the gap between the two sides is still large, so the conflict could go either way.
He might agree to a certain ceasefire, and he might, of course, act on his, threat and bomb certain areas in Iran, so as to put extra pressure, more pressure on the Iranian regime.
And as for the impact globally, if Trump acts on his threat, Rabiel says it will be wide-reaching, with Iran likely targeting vital areas in the Arab Gulf, and that would affect the price of oil and the world's economy. In studio, Jade Jarvis, WPBF 25 News.